exclusive hot new mix. Hot shit. Hot shit. Let's go. 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 Go.
Yo, let me ask you this, because we brought up Musk earlier, and I remember he talked a little bit about the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Considering that it's AI that does all this fucking digging and figuring out how to shape and conform and to, put whatever little tube of all your information or little droplet pin of a megabyte, however the fuck this shit works. Like, there was recently an experiment that they did with, and they've been doing mad experiments with Alexa and shit. But in a most recent one, without all the people like just trying to fuck with it, like purposely trying to fuck with it, out of the shits that they got from it was sex and murder. Did you read anything about that at all?
No, I didn't see that.
Yo, and it's one of the articles kind of lightly touches on it in the thing where it just titled Alexa talks murder and sex in this AI experiment, but legit she had. From conversations and information that she researched, two of the big things that popped out was her having conversations with people about masturbation, and she would have to like read Webster's dictionary's definition of masturbation and self-pleasuring. So she had to explain that to someone, and then also putting someone, I guess, who went through a lot of domestic violence experience into her recommending killing the step-parents. So like that's such a sought after whatever conversation that shit's popped off at. It led to those many readings.
Oh, I got the article up.
And that shit popped up, and it just shit me out because again, these are algorithms. These are when you Google search something, you might think it's unique, but more than likely it's been searched before. Someone else, it didn't make fucking sense either until it generates or however much information it needs to, to give you the fucking response. But I don't know. That shit tripped me out. I just want to throw it out there as a light note.
And it says, just reading a little headline here, new research is helping Alexa mimic human banter and talk about almost anything she finds on the internet. However, ensuring she does not offend users has been a challenge for the world's largest online retailer.
And that's another thing too. We're having a retail company seek to figure out what they can give you. Again, it's almost as if like they're gonna know better, be better about our budget to not even. I mean, for us to give a fuck, because who the hell thinks about budgeting? We put that shit on the card. Just right real quick.
Oh, and apparently, you start by saying, let's chat. And then apparently from August to November alone, these three bots have had 1.7 million conversations. The experiment is already bearing fruit. Or just
what fucks me up is that the people that are probably starting conversations probably don't have too much human interaction to begin with. I mean, unless you're just bored or you're trying to, figure out something cutesy to do. But the ones that probably get deep into, like, have you ever been with a coworker? Typical thing to say good morning, how are you doing, right? And some people will actually just whatever, yeah. You. Some people will ignore you, fuck them. Some people will give you the whole fucking life story because they've been waiting for someone to ask them that very fucking question. Like, I can't imagine how deep the rabbit hole goes in those things. For real.
Yeah, so this is creepy. But again, that's the reason why, like, I'm not buying one of those fucking Alexas, because I know that was the whole thing. I think it was like during the first year of it, there was a couple times when people were reporting, and I mean, it could be BS. I didn't see it firsthand, but there was a couple people who point out that Alexa would be in their house and would just start laughing for no reason. Like Alexa, it would just auto-generate, start like laughing. It's like, why is Alexa laughing at us?
Yeah.
Why is it laughing?
What is it reading? What the fuck? What kind of information is being passed on? You know what I'm saying? And you talk about the crazy idea that they've been knowing our thoughts since 2012. Could you imagine that? And we worry about the Minority Report ever coming to life and getting in trouble on a possibility. You know what I'm saying? That that this would have happened. Like, but can you imagine? Like, that's going to totally take away the very one thing that was supposedly God had given us, and that was free will, and us being able to hopefully stop ourselves before some shit were to pop off. Like, what? Chicken or the egg? You know what I'm saying? Do we have to wait for that motherfucker to hatch? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't like this podcast, it's probably cause you're racist.
Yeah.
Fuck your feelings, though.
Yeah. What's up, man? You hear me?